First off, guys, welcome back to another 25 High episode. Thanks for tuning in today. Hope you enjoy this video. It's been a long time in the making, and I want to go ahead and just apologize for how terrible some of my camera work is, but hopefully I made up for it in the editing and stuff, so hopefully. But without further ado, let's get into today's video. You guys should definitely enjoy it.
You guessed it. This video has over 10 million views.
Thanks, guys. This has been a pretty difficult season for me. I've been doing a lot of scouting, in-season scouting, a lot of walking, and a lot of just sitting in a tree waiting on something to happen. And I really struggled throughout most of December and most of January, and never really could put a pattern together. But over time, I started just caring less about what I was thinking about. I know one of my biggest issues as a hunter is just overthinking. So there's a couple of days where I just don't think, and I go into a spot and hope for the best. I mean, I try to set myself up for success by putting myself in the right spot, but sometimes you just don't know what's going to happen. So today's video is a great example of what can happen when you let go of your inhibitions and just take a risk, go somewhere new, try something different, and sometimes it pays off. If nothing else, you're probably going to learn something. Either way, like I mentioned, been hunting really hard throughout December and January, and it just seems like nothing's panned out. I've been seeing a few deer, just not what I want to see, so that kind of led me to wanting to do something different. Alright, what is up, guys? Obviously, I'm a little late this morning, but it's the rut. I usually don't see much deer movement in the rut until, later on in the morning a little bit. But, I don't know, maybe I'm just making excuses. My truck says 28, and my phone says 30, feels like 20. When I first woke up this morning, I woke up at like 4:35, and my phone said 28 or something, feels like 18. And I was like, well, I'm not leaving yet. So I curled up in that bed. I wrapped up in about three or six blankets or something. Either way, I'm at the woods now. Man, this road is all washboarded out. But, gosh, I forgot what I was even going to say. Oh, real quick, have y'all guys, all of my Alabama people, Alabama public land hunters, most specifically, have y'all noticed any, I don't know if it's like homeless encampments, or I don't know what it is, I believe, if I'm remembering right, I don't think it's legal to do dispersed camping, which is like just like you see out west where you just set up a tent anywhere. That's what dispersed camping is. I don't think that's legal anywhere in Alabama. I know it's not legal on any of the national forests that I hunt on. But I've been seeing like an uptick in like homeless encampments looking things. It'd be just a random camper on the side of the road, or now on the other end of this road, there's there's like a, I'm trying to think what it is. I'm trying to remember. So it's like a a big van and like a little car or something, and they've just been staying on this road on National Forest land. I know it's not legal, but they've been there for like 2 weeks, living in a van, and I don't know what else they're doing, but I don't know, there's probably some sketchy stuff going on. Anyway, have you guys been seeing that, or is that just here? Because I just saw another camper that popped up down here, and it's not necessarily on public land, but it's still like, it's literally like on the border of the national forest, but that one may be different. Either way, but I'm headed into a spot where it usually has some good rut activity. I've had a camera out there this year, and it's not been like crazy on fire, but who knows really what's gonna happen. It's the rut. I know there's plenty of does in the area, which means there should be some bucks in there at some point. And I just gotta say this, man. I've been, as you guys know, I go to school kind of in central Alabama. It's mostly swampy stuff, and then I occasionally get to travel a little bit, and it's like hill country stuff. And I love all that. Like, I don't love the swamp. I hate the swamp. It's just flat. It's nasty. It's hardwoods, 360. I don't know. I don't like that mess. And then the hill country, I love it. I love hunting out there. It's something different. It's something I'm trying to learn and all. But there is just something to me. I guess it's just where I grew up. There's something to me about walking through waist-high gallberries surrounded by a longleaf forest. There's just something about it. If you've never experienced it, it may not seem like some crazy destination. Like, it may not, like, I mean, you look out through there, it's pretty flat. You know, there's no, like, there's nothing like crazy. There's not too many like true giants like you get in like North Alabama or even out of the state, obviously. But man, if you've never experienced this stuff, you need to experience it one day. But anyway, I've been rambling a lot. I will see you guys whenever I get wherever I'm going. Quick little change of plans. I was on my way to a different spot, and I noticed there's this one chunk that I for whatever reason, I kept thinking it was private, but then I noticed, like the national forest, like no, or like the road closed little stick things, or road closed to vehicles or whatever. Got to looking at this little spot. It looks pretty dang good. It's like, it's crazy. It's like 20-something-year-old longleafs. But if you know anything about longleafs, they don't grow very fast. So I mean, you could stick a climber up in some of them, but it's just, they're fairly dense, and I kind of really like stuff like that. Seems like, it looks like on the map, there's like some sort of thicket back there. So I'm gonna grab some stuff and head on back there, and I don't know. I mean, it's almost 7 o'clock, so who knows what's gonna happen, but we're gonna try to at least see some deer today. Well, just got settled in. I only got about 2 hours I can hunt, but I feel pretty good about this spot. Like, I probably won't see anything this morning, but this will definitely be a spot I'll come back to. Seems like it would probably be a really good place to get a good pattern on an early season buck. It's real nice and thick, but not too thick to hunt. Like, everything out in front of me is just this big, nasty creek bottom. And this like super thick patch of oaks. The stuff has definitely been burned quite a bit, but it's probably about due for it again, because a lot of this brush is getting on up to, you know, head high and taller. But that provides a lot of good security cover for the deer. They think they can be hidden until there's some idiot in a tree diaper and an orange hat decides to get up 20 feet in up about a 6-inch pine, 4-inch pine. So, I don't know. I know there's like, kind of up ahead of me, there's like a gap between this creek bottom and another like thick area. I don't know if it's creek bottom or something else, but I don't know, this seems like a spot that deer would come out of the creek around. So we're gonna give it a shot, see what we can't see. I've only got about 2 hours I can sit this morning. I got some really exciting videos coming up though. I'll say that. Guys, oh my god. I think I just killed a freaking stud. I just turned around and looked and I just see freaking antlers. I couldn't get the camera on it, he was like right there. I felt really good about my first shot, but then he kind of ran a little ways and stopped. It looked like he mule kicked, but then he stopped. I'd already jacked another shell. I sent another one, and he just kind of disappeared right there. I don't know if he fell. I don't know. I had just got done with a little grunt sequence. I turned around, he's standing right there, 40 yards. I can't believe I didn't get it on video, but that was a freaking stud. He just showed up out of nowhere right there. I only have one shell left in the chamber right now because I accidentally dropped one when I climbed up. It's just crazy. I've never been here before. I got set up. I got set up maybe 20 minutes ago. Holy crap. It's a freaking public land. Stud right there. I gotta calm down. Get my composure, give him some time, and then hopefully we're gonna put our hands on him. I don't feel super confident, but like I know this gun's sighted in. I know at like 60 yards or whatever it should have been dead on. I don't know what happened on the first shot, but the second shot I feel he was quartered away. I put it like mid-body. I guess we gotta give him some time and then we'll go check it out. Alright guys, it took me a second to find it, but we got pretty decent blood. Back here somewhere, right about there. So, first shot definitely connected, and it looks like good blood. I'm still gonna try to be fairly quiet and reserved. That makes me feel a lot better. I think he was just so rutted out that he didn't know he was dying, but we're on his trail now, we got blood. Let's just kind of take it slow and quiet until we got our hands on him. It's kind of the plan. Guys, I ain't seen his rack yet, but he ain't breathing no more. Oh my god, guys. Oh my god. Holy crap. Look at that rack. Public land, baby. Look at the size of this freaking deer. Oh my god. Oh, oh my freaking god. I was not expecting that. Oh, oh my god. I I'm so sorry. That footage is terrible. I pulled up to a random spot this morning. I drove past it and I thought, you know, that kind of looks like a good spot. Looked on my map and I was like, that's where I'm going. I walked in at 7 o'clock. Got set up at 7:20. Shot this deer. It's like 7:35. You can't ask for anything better. Oh my God, guys. That's a freaking stud too. For South Alabama, I will take that every day. That's a new gun too. First kill with my new rifle. 308 Christensen. We had to put 2 in him. That's alright. That's alright. I knew he couldn't have made it far. I knew I felt confident. Oh my God, it's a big deer too. Oh my God. Holy crap, that's a big deer. Body wise, at least, that's definitely my biggest deer ever. 100%. I'm gonna set up my camera real quick and we'll get some good shots of him. Alright guys, this has been a long time coming. Public land stud out here, South Alabama. I literally, and that's something I've been wanting to do for a long time, is look on a map, walk into a spot, and shoot a big buck. And I cannot believe it worked out today. I was this close to not even hunting today and just checking some cameras and scouting some new areas. Which I guess this is a pretty dang good scouting trip. I mean, good God, that's a big deer. I'm gonna have to shed a layer and start dragging. I might have to call in reinforcements here in a little bit. Whew. That is a stud of a buck right there. I can't believe it. I gotta tell you guys the story, so, cause my stupid self got too excited and didn't turn the camera on. But I was sitting there, like as soon as I got set up and like right after I filmed that intro, I took the little Primos can and I let it fall about halfway, and then I put my finger on the thing. So I let it like do the last half of the bleat twice. I did that meh, meh. I waited a little bit extra and then did the full meh, you know, the full bleat. And then I waited, you know, I got kind of some more stuff situated. I put my gun in my lap, you know, as I do, and I kind of got ready, and then I just did some light grunts. And I may have waited 5 minutes, and I was like, I'm gonna do a little bit more grunting, you know, just brek, 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 brek. And I did that for a while. Like, it was a pretty long sequence of just real soft, light grunts. And then something told me just look behind me. I turned around and I just see that side, one of the sides of this big old rack behind a tree. I could only see like antler and a tail flag. And I was like, oh crap. And I just threw my gun up. As soon as he got in a gap, I let her eat. And he runs like 60 yards. And then he stops and turns around and looks dead at me. And I'd already jacked another shell. And I just put it on him and shot again. I didn't even know if I hit him. I thought I hit a tree. And then it just sounded like he kind of just disappeared. Or he just sort of disappeared, and it sounded like he just stopped. But my ears were ringing so bad, I didn't know. And I just started praying. I said, Lord, please tell me that deer's dead. And of course, I filmed the little thing right after, and I was uneasy about it until I found that first bit of good blood, and I knew that's where I hit it. I knew I hit him where I was aiming. I knew I couldn't hit him in the shoulder, so I aimed a little bit behind the shoulder, and he was walking and all that, so my God. Either way, I'm gonna try to get some better footage of this old public land warrior when we make it to the camp or wherever we make it today. Y'all stay tuned. Alright guys, here he is. That is by far my best public land deer ever. Just a giant. Huge rack, huge body, just an all around stud of a deer. I couldn't be more proud, I don't think. But I'm about to hang him up, get some nice pictures of him, and we'll see you guys later. I might try to go shoot me a Florida deer this afternoon because I am tagged out for bucks in Alabama today, but we'll see. Y'all stay tuned. I always remember to live life 25 feet high. We'll see you next time.